Welcome back, y'all, to the Carpenters Apprentice. So today we have here in the studio Tracy Keller, a good friend of mine who I met at a recent NORML meeting. And NORML, for those of you guys who don't know, stands for National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. And so I really want to talk to people about this, and I want to make sure that we're sharing people's story who are using cannabis, not just for recreational use, but for medical reasons, because in 6 months, the legislature will meet again, and we have an opportunity to give people help in Texas. And so for those reasons, I've invited our next guest, Ms. Keller. Come on through, please.
Hello.
How are you? So good to see you.
Well.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Let the pretty people see your face. Please take a seat. Okay, so first things first, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
My name is Tracy Keller, and I am originally from San Antonio, Texas. However, I did live outside of Washington, D.C. for 25 years and moved back again almost 12 years ago.
Okay. And what brought you to your journey with cannabis?
I have been in pain for several years. I have degenerative disc disease. I have arthritis throughout my spine, my hips. And I've already had 2 surgeries, one to put in a titanium ladder in my neck. I have several screws in there with the ladder. I also...
So what the hell is a titanium ladder?
The titanium ladder, it's something that because of all the different problems going on with my C-spine, it allows me to have more support for my neck and hopefully keep me from bouncing around and pinching more nerves throughout my body.
Oh my God. How many pieces of metal do you have in you?
Well, not including the ladder, but different screws and pins, I have 10, I believe, yes.
Wow. So what were you using to take care of your pain or any of those things before?
My doctor was prescribing me Tylenol 3s. I was allowed, my prescription called for up to 90 Tylenol 3 per month. And I was also receiving muscle relaxers, which I was supposed to be taking 2 a day.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, so did you take that medication? How did you come about to this alternative?
I did not take all the medication. Most of it was when I was to a point where I could not, I would take it when I could not function, either that or when I needed help going to sleep. I have a young son, and I did not want to be taking all that because of him. If there was an emergency situation, I did not want first responders coming in and finding out that, oh, I'm on Tylenol 3s and this and that. And also, I didn't want to drive on that kind of medication. I knew that I would have to take my son places, whether my son has special needs, and I knew I'd also have to be taking him to the doctor. Like I said, did not want to drive. The things that Tylenol 3 did to my body were just awful.
My God. And so, but whenever you decided that that was not the way for you, did you try any other alternatives, or is this the first path you went down?
This was, no, I did try other alternatives. I tried chiropractic. I tried with a chiropractor. I tried massage. I tried... of course, heat, ice, exercise. I started trying to do some yoga, and all it did was make me worse. It made, well, the chiropractor didn't, but the yoga and other things, which they say, go ahead and try these first, made me worse. And I finally decided one year, and it was shortly after they legalized cannabis in Colorado for recreational use, I decided that I wanted to go to Colorado and go ahead and try it. And it was the best thing I've ever done in my life. It really was. We went in, I went to a dispensary, and I told the gentleman, they actually have people there that are informed about what you can use to help what you need. And I told him, I said, look, I'm not interested in getting high or getting silly, and please, whatever you do, don't give me something that makes me paranoid. It's been years since I've smoked, and I just, these are my problems that I have, and I need some help. And he recommended a few things, and I went ahead that night, took him back to the hotel room, and tried them. That included some smoke, which I haven't done in forever, some drops that were a combination of CBD and THC, and also a salve. It was the first time in years that I was able to go to sleep without medication. I was able to sleep through the night, and I woke up and got out of bed. My husband did not have to come over and help me up. I was able to go to bed, get out of bed on time. You know, I wasn't, like I said, not taking medication that would make me sleep in later or give me a hard time waking up. Woke up on my own, went to the bathroom on my own for the first time in a while.
Way.
Yes. And to top it off, while I was doing that, I was hiking in the mountains with my son. I went zip lining. I was able to play. We went horseback riding, and I was fine all day. Absolutely. I did not require any painkillers, muscle relaxers. I was fine all day. And the next night, that night when I was getting ready to go to bed, had a little bit more, slept like a baby, got up the next day. I was not sore from everything. And even the zip lining, I was not sore from it. And it was just absolutely incredible.
What did it feel like to have your life back as a byproduct of cannabis?
It's, on one hand, it's absolutely wonderful. On the other hand, it's very disheartening because it is not accessible to people like me locally without fear of legal repercussions. It's gotten to the point, and the fact that I'm here is because I just don't care anymore. I've seen how much it's impacted my life in a positive manner. But like I said, it's kind of disheartening that people like myself or others that don't have even more serious issues, it's not available to them locally. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are afraid to discuss it with their doctors. Yeah. I don't care. I've told my doctors, as a matter of fact, I was at the chiropractor yesterday, and he goes, I have to know, what are you doing different? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, your body. He said, it has just been reacting so differently. I was like, smoking marijuana?
Man, that's a good place to pull this thing home. You guys, I can't even believe that we're even having this fucking conversation. If people can find some kind of comfort in this thing, if they can find some kind of relief from pain, then what the fuck are we doing? Let's get this shit done. We got 6 months to prepare before the legislature meets again. And me and Tracy will be out there raising hell to make sure these legislators know that we want our damn right back.